Hello and welcome back to another video. So last episode of the crazy universe. A world full of nothing, full of absolutely just nature. The dragon god came from a meteorite. And then Crabzilla came, and they had a huge death battle. The dragon god sacrificed himself to destroy Crabzilla. Then the humans would progress into year 100 of that world. But this is the dragon god's past and how he came over here. So the dragon god was already a god, as in fact he was he was almost the exact same age as this world. Since this world is named Dragon's World, which means this dragon owns this world now. Tried to keep the peace until something happened. A huge thing eventually broke down. Many explosions came, which didn't really make any sense. And then a war broke down. Then, of course, the dragon tried to stop it. So he went over there and did it himself. He tried to stop the war, but he only made the war continue because they had new targets. Eventually things were getting too bad. Eventually they won, and the demons have officially took over the world. And then the demons tried to destroy the dragon. This made the dragon want to leave, but unfortunately he couldn't. He thought of going into meteorites. He knew that couldn't happen. So then he decided to go over here, where he was created. Eventually he tried to gain some power because this is where he first was. He got developed from this volcano. Then he started gaining some power, making him stronger. After that happened, he had all of his new powers. So he could basically do whatever he wanted because he is now an official god. Crabzilla was still stronger than him. So then he went over here and made fire just go everywhere. He tried to keep the peace, but the peace he made, he destroyed himself. Eventually he used other god powers to try and destroy it. It did a lot of damage. It didn't destroy any of the kingdoms though, it only destroyed the locals. As in fact, eventually this thing got so strong that it completely turned into lava. Then after that, he eventually made a small fraction of his power drop on all the demons, making them completely almost be gone. This would hurt him too, but he had to do it. Eventually, after he destroyed all the demons, eventually the world started to, for some reason, I don't know, it just started to collapse. Yeah, and he couldn't do anything. So then, because he was strong enough to get away, he eventually went over here. He eventually made himself into a meteorite. A huge one, in fact. This one would be so strong. Actually, no, it's not going to be that big. It's going to be strong enough. After he went on the thing, started doing it. Oh, wait. No. What the heck? Eventually, after he created his thing, like I was saying, wait. Eventually the meteorite crashed into the thing. And when the meteorite crashed into the thing, of course, the crazy planet, he crashed into it, let's say that, by destroying this. So there's no more meteorite and there's no more dragon. Obviously, that's because, let's just say, it's gone now. Okay, so, after that happened, the meteorite was eventually gone. And that was the time it was, and then after it crashed, the world finally got completely destroyed. It would be no more. Meteorites fell down everywhere because it was unstable. And then eventually everything just went away. All of its land, all of its water. Eventually nothing was left, not even any water. There was no more planet. There was nothing here. And then, that was the end. The world lasted very long, but not enough. That was this last year. That was its last year being alive, and now it's gone.